Hey there guys, Kelly of Evil Cosplay here. Welcome back to the channel. I know this intro is a little bit different, but well, let's just say I've got some stuff going on with my face and I don't want to put makeup on it, so we're gonna just do a faceless intro and faceless video today for you guys. So we're gonna talk about rhinestoning for you today, guys. I absolutely adore and love rhinestones, so I'm gonna kind of talk about how I rhinestone something like this and where I get my stones. Now when it comes to rhinestoning, I get most of my rhinestones in the cheapest way possible because I use a lot. You know, it takes a lot of rhinestones to do projects like this, and I've used a lot of rhinestones in projects past. So I tend to not want to spend a ton of money on rhinestones, and I find even cheaper ones still give a great sparkle. So it's not that big a deal that they're not like Swarovski crystals. I mean, Swarovskis are absolutely beautiful. I've used them on past projects for certain things, and you know, this is you only get 30 pieces in this. This I got at Michael's, I believe, and you can buy them online in greater quantities, but they are definitely expensive. So I'll use them as accents, or if it's a project that doesn't require a lot of stones. But for the project I'm working on right now, Hades requires a lot of rhinestones. I purchased 5 different shades here for Hades, and I purchased 5,000 of each, and I'm hoping that's enough. If not, I'll order some more. But I also got some larger ones as well to use. Now, rhinestones, like I said, I purchased them cheap. I get most of my stones from China. I get them via an eBay seller, and I'm going to be really awesome, and I'm going to put the eBay seller that I purchased from in the description for you guys. The stones are good quality. You'll find the occasional, you know, stone that was messed up in production, but generally it's not too many. But they're the cheapest that I found, and they sell them in 5,000 pieces per order. So each bag comes either like this one here, or they might come individually packaged in 1,000-piece bags. I've condensed all of my stones for this project into individual bags, you know, for each color. But these ones, for example, these are bags I had, and they were packaged initially as just 1,000 stones each, but just easier for me to put them all together. But yeah, I'm gonna put that seller down below for you guys, so if you are interested in using rhinestones for a project, feel free to take advantage of them. They carry lots of different colors of stones, like literally so many colors. This isn't even everything I have. I have a problem, I know. You don't have to tell me twice. Oh, look, see, I'm taking away my stones that I'm using for this project. So the seller sells them starting in 2mm. So for anybody that's never seen a 2mm stone before, this is the size of a 2mm rhinestone. These are AB crystals, which I love using on projects. AB crystals are kind of like an iridescent, multicolored crystal. So they have a lot of really great uses if you don't want to use just a specific color. So these are awesome. I've used, so this is 2mm. Here we have 3mm, and I also have some 4mm here. Let me put them together so you guys can kind of see all the different sizes. 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to be working with 3mm for this project, but I've used 4 lots of times, and occasionally I'll use 2 because they're just so small. I used a bunch of 2s on Ysera for my stars. The seller that I'm going to link for you guys goes all the way up to 6mm, and every package is 5,000 rhinestones. Now obviously the bigger the stones, the more expensive the package, you know, 5,000 is going to be, but they're still not that expensive. I'm looking right now, yeah, they're really cheap. Alright, so how do I apply my rhinestones? I literally use this. I have to give credit to Mama Samu on Twitch and Instagram. I saw her post an Instagram photo with one of these when she was rhinestoning, and I'm like, that's friggin' genius. So I just got a cheap pack of disposable syringes on Amazon, and that's how I dispose, you know, or not dispose, but like put on my glue for my projects. It's super easy and super simple. Now as far as the glue goes, I tend to use Gem Tack. So all of the stones that I use, I don't have a hotfix tool. I glue all of my stones on by hand. So I'll use this glue in the syringe, and I use a pair of tweezers. My tweezers, basically, I don't know how you guys can see, there's like a coat of glue on the bottom of the tweezers, and doing this, I can basically stick the tweezers down, and the glue, the dried glue, will pick up the stone, and that's how I apply them to my fabric. And when I'm working on something like this, I actually apply like, because it's gem tack, you can see, you don't see any glue on here. It dries clear. So I will usually put like a line of glue and then do the stones, do another line, and do the stones. And I'll do a little time lapse to show you guys exactly how I apply them. But this makes it super, super easy. And you can buy like proper stone applying tools. Like they make tools to apply stones that are like made with wax on the end or whatever. But literally, if you use like I use tweezers, or you just put a little bit of the glue on the ends and let it dry, you can get something that will work just fine that you might already have without having to buy a new tool in order to apply your rhinestones. And I also have a clean pair of tweezers as well in case I need to use them. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll throw in a little time lapse of me working on this and showing you guys exactly what it looks like when I do it, but it kind of sums it up. So let's do that time lapse and then time lapse. I'll show you guys the the application, and we'll kind of wrap this video up. Alrighty guys, so that is a time lapse of how I apply my rhinestones. I hope that at least a little bit of information I've given you in this video will help you if you decide to use rhinestones on a project. I love using them, especially if I'm doing something that I'm going to be wearing on stage. They're a great accent, and they really bring that extra oomph sometimes to a project. So yeah, bling away. And if you have questions, please leave that in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more cosplay content. Hopefully I'll be able to show my face on camera again soon. So I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by and have a good day. Bye.